I'm about to turn your mic off right before fucking we start this thing, and then just turn it back on.
I want to give you a new sound this week.
Jeez.
That was an oozing out sound, you know?
Ugh. The last bit of it's got to get out, right?
That's right. You got to go, let marinate.
Trying to fill it to the rim, right?
That's to. You're not doing it right.
It's like when you put stuff in like a container of some sort, and then you want to cover it with the top, and then you press the top, and you're like, oh shit, it's too much. And you press the top, and it just oozes out the sides.
Yeah, and then you're like, wow, that's a lot in that container.
I went overboard
with it, but it's so good. It was so good. That's what you gotta do. You're not doing it right. It's like when you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet. Do you just get one plate of food, or do you get several?
Yeah, you gotta get several.
That's right. What are you paying $10.99 for?
Yeah, right. Like, what if you're the dude who goes in there and just get one plate? That's it.
You're going in there getting salad. What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, they have those all-you-can-eat salad places, right?
Oh, okay. If you're going there, well, I guess you could get one salad.
Man, you're gonna have a massive amount of fiber in your system, though.
You're gonna shit a block.
Actually, it might be the best quote-unquote shit, according to you, that you might have had in a while. Anyway, why the fuck are we talking about this again?
We got off subject quick, man.
I know, it was crazy.
That was 30 seconds in, we're off subject.
It's crazy.
Hey, man, you know what my new hobby is? Going to Paneria bread.
Why?
I apparently say it wrong.
Yeah, there are a few letters in there that are not on that labeling right there.
I say Paneria. Yeah,
where's the fucking I, dog? It's Panera.
Apparently it's Panera.
Yeah. At least that's how I would read it based on the text that are on your cup.
No.
Where the fuck is the Ria at?
Ria. Paneria.
Okay, hold on. You're you literally motherfucker. Let's slow that down.
Ria.
Where the fuck is the I at?
Where are you getting the I?
Ria. It's not raw. It's Ria. You're saying Ria.
No.
Like Rialto.
E-R-I. Ria.
Like you mother. Oh, it's so Mexican. It's not even funny. You're just throwing shit in the back. You're thinking everything's a Maria up in this bitch.
Yeah. There you go.
No, dog. It's Panera.
Anyways, however you pronounce it, it's fine.
You're like Panera Bredia. What the fuck are you talking about? There's no I in there.
However you pronounce it.
I like how you're just staring at that cup like it's a fucking Matrix.
Good,
you're
man.
just like, wait, hold on. Does that make sense?
This is good. Eat that earlier.
What's there? Like a $40 sandwich? Is that what you're getting?
Yesterday. It's good.
What are you getting? Like a $35 cookie? What the fuck is in there?
First thing. The cookie was 99 cents if you bought the
sandwich. That was $44.
That was $44.
And 32 cents.
$44.99.
Ugh. Fuck off that dog. That's too much expensive for a sandwich. I can go to Subway and get like 15 sandwiches for that.
No. It comes out to like 13.
For a sandwich?
For a sandwich and a drink and soup and a bread bowl. Because if you're
a full sandwich, not a half sandwich. Because I know they for lack of a better word, Jew you, and they give you half a sandwich.
Yeah, so they got the combo.
Okay.
That's half a sandwich.
Okay.
And soup.
Ugh. So everything that's not gonna fill me up, half a sandwich and soup.
Then you get
you might as well give me a side of air with that. The fuck? This grown ass man over here. Yeah, you want a side of air? Yeah, okay. Let me just take that right now. That was good. I'm full now, thanks. The topping.
You want some of this air in the bag, or would you like it freshly cooked?
Fuck all that.
Over our open stove.
Put it in the grill, and they just put a bag over the grill and let that smoke get in there. I'll take that air.
Want these air chips?
Fucking air. That's all that shit is, dog. You're charging me $44 for a half sandwich and a fucking bowl of soup.
Bread bowl, son. Bread bowl is my shit.
I guess. I mean, there's some bread there, I guess. So I guess you're getting full with that. But I can go to Fry's right now, get a bread and scoop the center out, and then just put a Campbell's can up in that bitch. 99 cents each. You're good to go, dog. $2. I got you out there by $2.35 with taxes. You're over here paying $44 for a fucking bowl with some Campbell's soup in it. Some chunky mushroomy shit.
I don't give a fuck. Paneria bread.
And some air to keep you full.
Paneria bread is the shit. A lot of those people hollowing out some white people bread. I mean, sorry, white bread.
You're like, I was right the first time.
Yeah, that's probably right the first time. And putting some soup in there. Some white people soup, too. Like, they're not putting Mexican.
You're like, white people soup, and by that you mean you're like cream of wheat. Oh, wait, that's fucking breakfast, right? No, what's the super bland shit? You're like the Campbell's chicken and broth. It's just like the most bland shit.
Chicken broth?
Yeah, you gotta put your own salt and pepper into it because it's just chicken broth and just chunks of dehydrated chicken. The saddest meal I've ever heard of.
Just chicken broth.
You go to soup kitchens and get better food. It's gross.
It's just chicken broth and like some beef jerky. One piece of beef jerky.
It's gross, dog.
It's just yeah. Go Paneria bread.
You almost as a cashier at Panera Bread almost gotta like hold back your laughter when you see some dude like you walk by and you got a fucking bowl. First of all, you got a mediocre half sandwich. Okay, mediocre. It's not like a Subway sandwich. You're getting 6 inches at the half. All right, you're getting a like homemade white bread cut in half. Okay, that's what you're getting. Half a sandwich. You got your fucking bowl or soup or whatnot, whether it's in a bowl or in a bread bowl, whatever. And then you got maybe a little side of air, right? And you look at that dude straight up in your face and you're like, $44.99. You're just like, you gotta hold back the laughter when this dude gives you the card and you're like, you're paying for this?
You paid my salary for 4 hours. Thank you.
Can't believe you're paying for this.
Can't
I'm
believe.
like, go to Fry's.
I can't believe you paid for this bread bowl. And now you want me to fill it up with alphabet soup from Chef Boyardee. The fuck is wrong with you?
Like you know you can go to like Fry's or Safeway or any grocery store. Hell, you can go to Walmart and you can go to their deli aisle and get way more food out of their deli aisle than you can for $44 at Paneria, according to you.
Exactly. I'm glad you've seen my way now. I'm just saying their turkey apple sandwich was very good.
I don't even know you anymore. Who are you? Turkey apple sandwich. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're getting softer by the day. What is wrong with you? Next thing you know, you're going to be like, me and my cohorts were having a fun time eating at Paneria. We had a Asian chicken salad. I'm like, what?
I'm just telling
what?
you. I'm just saying.
What?
I had... What did I have yesterday?
I'm going to have to go take you outside during summer and have you do push-ups out there with me. Fucking harden you up a little bit. Your soft-ass sandwiches and your bags full of air.
What did I have yesterday? I had...
You're going there on a daily? You're going there on a daily?
Yesterday and today.
Damn, they got you for like 100. They got you for a bill. Fuck.
That was my whole paycheck.
Wow.
And my whole tax refund just goes right through.
Impressive.
They had somebody right there to do my taxes. They're like, you just want your tax refund? Yeah.
We'll give you store credit. You can get 2 bowls a day.
Yes. They paid me in bread bowls.
Oh, jeez. All 2 of them.
Yeah, I got 4 of them back. Said that was a lot. Yeah.
Pathetic. I'm not impressed.
Their tomato soup was very good. I didn't know how delicious tomato soup could be till it was in a bread bowl. I was like, fucking delicious. This is great. I'm like, thank you, Beverly. This was great.
You're like, hey, come here, Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Get this bag of air for me. I can't hold it all in this tray.
I'm like, Spencer, thank you for this turkey and apple sandwich. Is there any way you could cut the crust off of this, Zachary? That'd be great. That would be splendid.
I guess that's where your $52 is going, is like the service you're getting, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're paying for somebody's education?
Yeah.
I guess. I hope they have tuition reimbursement up in that bitch. However, they're charging you guys for bowls with bread on it. Bread in as a bowl with a sandwich, or not sandwich, a fucking brothy soup. I could literally get a whole block, like a carton of chicken broth and just warm it up for you and throw it in a bowl of bread.
The real question is, how does the bread bowl not leak out the soup?
Because the outside's hardened, right?
I was staring at it, trying to figure this out. I was looking at it. I was like, the fuck? How, though? So I was eating my cream of chicken soup or something like that. I don't know. I was like, Beverly, how do you get this like this, Beverly? Other white people names. Blazer, come here.
Blazer shit.
Pyro.
Pyro.
Archibald.
Archer.
How do you get these cookies so fluffy?
You need new hobbies, dog. You need a new spot to eat. We're gonna start taking you to like hood ass places. Bring you back to your roots. I'm gonna start taking you to like 24-hour Mexican food taco places that are only there for hangover recoveries.
Next to tire shop.
Yeah. While we're there, we'll get some tires swapped out with some questionable tires that are 90% worn. You know, because that's what people do.
Look like belts and shoes I used to have.
They got like Nike on the tread.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
You're like, I used to have those shoes. Thought I gave those to Goodwill.
Hey, why is this tire glowing?
It's like, why is there a pump inflator on this tire? You know,
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, it's make you go faster. Oh, make me go faster. I do like going faster. Okay, I'll pump it up a few times. It seems like it wouldn't work though. No, it work. It go fast. If it go good. All right, I believe you. Give me 4 of those. I only got 2. All right, I'll take them.
Take where you can, I guess.
You gotta go fast, man.
I guess.
He said he wouldn't lie to me. The guy selling
the questionable tires.
The questionable tires next to the taco stand, which we just purchased tacos from, wouldn't lie to me.
I guess.
Oh, you know what else is my shit? Popeye's chicken.
That's your shit now? I've been telling you to go there forever now. And you're
but now I know black people, so...
You're like, no, man.
But now I know black people, so...
it's like, okay.
It's okay.
I told you they have better chicken. They got better chicken.
Then what?
Than like KFC
like
or Church's.
I don't eat Church's.
Popeyes has like a spice rub or some shit they use. It's pretty good. But anyways, I haven't eaten forever, but there's one right there.
Yeah, I got it for everybody this week. It was good. They're like, oh man, this is good. How much it cost? I'm like, $20. They're like, that's a lot. I'm like, yeah.
How much chicken was it?
It was 10 pieces and 4 sides.
It's a lot of fucking chicken, dog. That was a living thing.
Yeah, man. It's $20. I don't play. Fucking play.
Well, my whole thing is like $20. I mean, people are like, that's a lot of money, but I mean, that's a lot of fucking chicken.
No, and everybody only got 1 piece of chicken because they're big ass pieces, and we took some for lunch the next day. I'm like, yeah,
out chickens.
That's right. That's the fucking chicken.
Jailhouse chicken.
That's right.
We're working out in the fucking pens.
Yeah. I don't want the what is it?
The weak ass chickens.
Weak ass chickens.
If you ever look at a real chicken breast, it's like tiny.
Yeah, no man.
It's
small.
like it's like the size of your palm. And then you go to like your grocery store and you go get the generic, like, you know, the steroid out chicken, and that thing is like the size of like bigger than your hand. And you're like, what is this? This is a turkey breast. And then you look at turkey breast and you're like, damn, that dude's got a football player thigh on him.
Yeah, turkeys are fucking huge.
What's going on?
Like when you go to the Renaissance Fair, if anybody's ever been to the Renaissance Fair?
These things are huge. Oh, they got baby making music going on now.
That fucking eagle about to attack us is huge.
Dude, have you seen that video somewhere in Japan? You go and like you walk around this place where there's like temples and shit.
Pidgeotto attacks them.
And the fucking giant hawk comes down and tries to get the ice cream cones from people. I'm like, dude, those towns will fuck you up if they get you. Ugh, no joke.
Oh, speaking of the Renaissance Fair.
That passed already, right?
Last week is next week. We're going there for the event next week.
When you go on Friday?
On Saturday. So we're going over there, right? But last year we went. It was cool. But they had the Birds of Prey show where they like show you all the different like birds, like that one that just flew by.
Right.
And that one you were talking about.
They train them to do shit.
Mm-hmm. So this one dude, the dude who was training them, was like, "All right, so this is, I don't know, he named it something random." He's like, oh, this is Sally. We're like, okay, cool. Sorry, guys, all day. He's like, oh, this is fucking Sally. And we're like, okay, cool. He's like, all right, watch out, guys. This one's not fully trained all the way. We're still training it.
That's not what you want to hear.
I'm like, oh.
Cover your eyeballs and your balls.
And I'm like, okay. And like, we sat real close because we got there like 10 minutes early because I want to be real close. And so me and all the people I'm attending to, we're all up close. So I'm like, oh fuck. This is where one of them just like gets their eye poked out, right? Like some Mortal Kombat fatality is gonna happen. And so he goes, all right, if you got any food, cover it, because we're still training them to go after food, like our food and nobody else's food. And if you know anything about like these like hawks and shit, like they got like sight beyond sight, like lion and shit.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm like, oh fuck. And then so I'm looking around, and luckily none of my people got food, but some random stranger next to me and their kids got one of those fucking turkey legs.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh fuck. Fuck me. I'm like, all right. If shit goes crazy, I'm gonna grab the nearest special person next to me and use them as a human shield. All right. I got my plan ready. I don't know what this lady behind me is doing. Fuck her. Don't matter. Just as long as my neck
is safe.
That's all that matters.
There you go.
Self-preservation. That's an important thing.
Survival of the fittest, dog.
That's right. You got to be.
Natural selection.
So anyway, so they let it out. They're like, go, Sally, or whatever the fuck your name is. And it's going. And so it does one pass, and it comes back to him. And I'm like, oh, all right, nothing to worry about. And so he goes, all right, go again. And then they throw the thing it was supposed to get. It's like a little ball and has like meat in it or something. Like a little sack, like a little small potato sack with meat in there.
Training it to go after people's ball sacks. They're
pretty
like,
much. Yeah. And so they throw it. And then it goes after it for like 5 seconds because they throw it like a good like 30 feet. Like a football player pass it. Like throw it pretty far. And so it looks at it, but then it just keeps flying.
It's like freedom.
And so I'm looking at this thing, and I'm like, the fuck? And it's just flying. And we're looking, it's going over all the buildings of the Renaissance Fair, and we're just watching it fly in the sky like, shit. And the trainer dude's like, oh fuck.
He's like, that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, that's probably not good. It's like, oh, I hope I don't find where we're selling the turkey legs. That would be bad. And he's just looking like it's normal, and really it's not normal because he's like, no, that really wasn't supposed to happen. He's just looking still. And it's coming back around. I'm like, oh shit, it's coming back around. He's like, oh shit, it's coming back around. And then it lands like on one of the little buildings, and it's just sitting up there all perched up. He's like, oh, it's cool. I'm like, no, it's not. It's still perched up there. It can attack any of us. And so he sent, I guess, his assistant to go get it, and it came back.
How fucked up would it be if he's just like, we can't train this one, and he just signals to somebody to come out, somebody comes out with a rifle and just, dude, we tried hard on that one. A good week we gave him, and he didn't want to comply. So we got another one though. It's his little baby one right there in the cage.
All right, send it to a turkey.
He's
turkey
like, feed it to the other one so they know what we do. How dark is that?
Shoot it again in front of the baby birds.
Throw the body in the cage with them so they know.
Let it eat off of it.
Oh, jeez. Dark shit.
Yeah, man. So that was our story for
dark
for that. So everything else went cool. Then after that, we saw a guy who knew how to use whips really good. It was like some guy who that was his superpower. He just used whips. I know you're unimpressed. It's kind of like when you're watching was it Unbreakable or Glass?
Right.
And you're like, wow, that's your superpower. That's fucking gay. No, this is a pretty cool power to have. He had like a short whip, like tame lions and shit.
Yeah.
And he had like a longer whip, and then he had like a 60-foot whip, He was just whipping shit out of people's hands. I was like, fuck, this is crazy. And then he got 2 like 7-foot whips, and then he started doing like some kind of sort of like
Jump rope with whips and shit.
no, he just started like whipping them around and like doing like 900 little mini sonic booms with them, and I was like, this is kind of cool, man. I guess he has a record for like the most whip cracks in like 30 seconds, and he has like I think 500.
Jeez.
I was like, this man's badass. This buddy's getting pussy all kinds. Like, the real question is, can he do that with his dick?
Oh, jeez. Because how big his dick is, right?
Yeah.
If he had a big dick, he's like, his head's all desensitized.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? I wonder though, if there's women in the crowds who are like into like BDSM and they're just looking at him and they're getting turned on by it. They're like, oh, this guy was at my place. He could be doing that.
And he was doing it just like that. He was just like flicking out and it was like, I was like, wow.
Girls are all like, damn.
But then I was like, his hearing has to be fucked, right?
No, we don't, I mean, he's far enough, right? 60-foot whip.
I mean, well, he was like, all these little cracks you hear are literally sonic booms because they're all breaking the sound barrier. That's what this whip crack
sound is.
I was like, I'm too close to you.
You're like, I need earplugs, please.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, we're not sitting up close next time.
Yeah, it's I don't know. That's a good question. I was thinking about this the other day. There's another stupid thing that, like, scientific-y kind of question I was thinking about the other day. You know, you're not supposed to stare at the sun.
Mm.
But should you be staring at a full moon that's, like, really well lit? Because that, in turn, is also the rays of the sun bouncing off the moon, right?
But I think it's only part of it, so I think you're fine.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, should I be staring at this shit?
And you weren't even high, right? You were just like...
No, I was just like, man...
That's a bright-ass moon.
That's a bright-ass moon. Dude, I was listening to Rogan. I really wanted to finish this podcast, but there's a scientific guy that was really talking about relativity of... he's a physics guy. He was talking about the relativity of, like, space and time and like... they're talking about the fact that if you throw something up and you catch it, right? Like, is it landing in the same point in time? And you're just like... Most people would be like, yeah, it is, right? Well, if you think about it, though, the sun is spinning at... I think he said something like 180 miles in like a few seconds around the sun. That's how fast the Earth is spinning. So in theory, by the time it jumps up and it comes back in your hand, the Earth is in a different point in the universe than it used to be. So in theory, it's not really the same spot it landed on.
Mm-hmm.
It's technically a different spot. It's the same spot within the Earth, I suppose, but it's not really because within the universe, the Earth is in a different spot. Anyways, that shit got me all trippy as fuck. I was like, oh shit.
You're like, so by the time I nut...
I'm like, I'm nutting in a different part of space.
All my nuts, all my ropes are landing in different parts of the universe. That shit's crazy.
It's like it's whipping around the Earth.
So for 0.7 seconds, it's like I'm God.
What the fuck? I'm that Prometheus guy, just exploding everywhere.
I'm making new life everywhere. I'm covering different universes.
I was just listening to that. I was like, dang, mind blown.
And then you continue eating Chipotle.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Wow.
Did you see my homemade Chipotle bulldog?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta admit, that shit's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I made that shit from scratch. The only thing I didn't do is kill the chicken. And, grow the beans or the rice or whatever. But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. I bought everything at a store, put it together.
How much did that cost you?
Not much, actually. Not much, because really, rice is pretty affordable. So is beans. Chicken, if you get the genetically steroid out fucking chicken, it's pretty cheap. The only thing that's kind of pricey, really, and it's not really, it's like $4. It's like avocados. That bowl probably cost me nothing at all. Bowl cost me probably like that's probably a little too low. I think $4, maybe. I'm like, if it costs you $2, your bowl tastes like paste.
That's
actually pretty good, dog. How you gonna hate on my pasty bowl?
But $4, okay.
But you gotta remember, like, I made multiple meals with like all the whatever. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying.
Your $2 bowl, I don't want to try. $4 bowl, okay. I'm like, I want your $2 paste bowl.
Like everything, you gotta put salsa on everything. You gotta put really heavy duty salsa on everything.
Does everything taste like the brown paper bag? I thought you were making a Chipotle bowl. I didn't know you were making the brown paper bag from Chipotle. Oh, okay. My bad. No, that's how you gotta do it, man. You gotta save money.
Got
Save the
to,
money.
dog. Gots to.
Got to save the money. Man, you know what I forgot to do? I was doing taxes. Got a little bit of money back.
We're going shopping spree? What? We're going to strip club?
Oh.
Make it rain? Ta 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 ta. You know, gonna see some Cardi B looking hoes? No? No? No?
Cardi B is the most disgusting looking bitch I've seen in a while.
Deep down, you secretly love her. I know, dog. I know.
I will tell you, on that one song she has where she starts speaking Spanish, that shit gets my DNA going right good.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
For like, she has a 10-second part where she speaks Spanish.
She's Hispanic?
Huh. She knows it, apparently. Probably some big black Mexican dude. That doesn't make sense.
Black Mexican dude? What the? You mean like a Cuban?
Maybe.
Like a Cuban guy?
Yeah, some Cuban dude.
It's like some dark-skinned Cuban dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Some bigger version of Pitbull, like Rottweiler.
You're like fucking Rottweiler. All right, I don't got anything. You better breed a dog.
You're like Bull Mastiff.
All the dogs I was thinking of were like too good looking. Like you can't be like Alaskan Malamute. That's a big ass dog, but it doesn't have the same effect as Pitbull or fucking Rottweiler. You know. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, probably learned it from him. But anyways, like for that 10 seconds, I'm like, damn. Oh yeah, seeing that Spanish. But dead grandmas want me to come home.
That's exactly what I wanted you to bring.
Yeah,
bring home.
And then at the end, I'm like, you're that alien emoji looking bitch, Cardi B. Disgusting, fucking disgusting.
I think secretly you have a little crush on her. You've been bringing her up a lot, dog. I'm just saying, secretly.
I just know that if Hitler and her were drowning,
you were like, I might have to save Hitler.
Oh no, I'm definitely saving Hitler.
You're like, he had good paintings for a while.
He had good economical plan.
Oh jeez.
And let's put everything that Cardi B has done for the world. Exactly. You're silent. Exactly.
I'm trying to think hard. Made decent? No. Made
Nope.
music of some sort? Made sounds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
yeah. What, Hitler? Good public speaker.
I'll give it to you. That motherfucker got some people riled up.
Right.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. He wasn't the best guy.
No.
You know, but he got some people riled up.
Probably scum of the earth, but good political plan.
I mean,
minus the killing.
That guy is like
good public speaker.
That guy is like Arnold Schwarzenegger on roids. And what I mean by that is like you look at a guy like Arnold, not associating him with Hitler, but what I'm saying is he started from the bottom and now he's here. And what I mean by that is like he fucking was a dude that just came over to lift some weights and shit. And now he's like the governor and he's making millions of dollars and he's a movie star and he's fucking all kinds of shit. Like whatever you want to say about Arnold, he fucking did some crazy shit. Well, Hitler took that and he was just like, fuck you. I'm some painter motherfucker who just got pissed off because his painting sucked dick. And he took over the country. And then he was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to take over the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's some ambitious shit. Like that's some Khal Drogo shit. He's like, I'm gonna take over the whole planet with my horses.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy mofo. Yeah. But anyways, I'm not a fan of Hitler, but I'm just saying I'm over here trying to like build my Z and shit, and I'm like, oh man, I need to build my Z. This motherfucker's like, fuck that. I'm gonna take over the planet.
I'm gonna take over all the Z's.
I feel like my goals aren't very high here. I need to be shooting a lot higher. I'm like, I was trying to finish Dark Side of 3 and shit. He's over here trying to take over the planet.
Pretty much.
I feel like I need higher goals here. I need to set it a little higher. I need to shoot it a little bit higher.
Yeah, man. If somebody tells you no, be like, I'm gonna be the next Hitler. People will be like, what?
What? No. Let me explain to you what I mean. Let me explain. I mean, he was a very, very controversial guy.
He wasn't very good.
But think about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to give you the link to my podcast. Listen to like time code number 2940 or some shit.
Yeah, don't listen to the first part.
Don't listen to the first part.
Anyways, I'm doing my taxes. Got some money back.
Uh-huh. So we're going to the strip club is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But mostly, I gotta find some kids to put on my taxes. That's what I gotta do.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you have a kid, I think, and if you're married too, like, you get mad money back. I remember some girls I used to talk to that like had kids, and they used to tell me how much they got back, and I was like, I've never gotten that kind of money back, ever, like ever, not even close to it. It's like if I was trying to race Usain Bolt, like not even close. It's like that motherfucker's done. I got up from my sprained ankle halfway through the run and shit, and I'm trying to limp my way back. That's how big of a difference it is.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to do, man. Trying to get some kids.
Good
to
luck
hit
with
up all
that.
my ex-girlfriends, I'm like,
Any of those mine?
if I squint real hard.
Is that mine?
Listen, Teardrop. If I squint real hard,
Is that mine?
it kind of looks like mine. I mean, it's a little Chinese, but I don't know. I do watch a lot of anime, so
Could have rubbed off.
could have rubbed off. Do a spear bomb.
Just-
Ching pong chai. Listen, ping pong pong. You're mine.
Yeah, but the problem is that she's probably claiming your child as well. So I think only one can claim them. I don't know how that works. But
That's why as soon as January 1st comes around next year, I'm going to beat her to it. I'm going to be like, bam,
I'm claiming you.
claiming her. Listen, ping pong pole.
Listen, Extendo Pole, where the fuck your name is. Give me your social security number. I need to claim you.
Listen, Shinron.
Your Master Popo. I need to claim you on my taxes. And I need your social security number to do so.
Right. Like, listen, he's going to be like, my name's Kevin. Listen, Chung Li.
Listen, Ryu from Street Fighter 4.
Yeah,
All right?
I don't give a fuck. You're going to be on my taxes. Anyways.
Do what you gotta do, dog.
You gotta make that money.
Gotta, take it where you can get your victories where you can.
You got to.
The IRS ain't trying to give you no money back.
No, IRS don't want to give you money. That's why they're IRS.
It's crazy.
Can you get a job at the IRS?
Yeah. It's like any government organization. Now, if you want to do tax shit, you gotta probably be a CPA, I would imagine.
Keeps yelling.
Huh?
Someone keeps yelling.
I think sirens or some shit. I don't know where the fuck. I mean, we went to some different spot, but this spot isn't bad. I mean, it's quiet. Nobody's around. The music isn't superly annoyingly loud. We're pretty good, man. Pretty good right now.
Yeah, man. So I'm just saying. Did Texas got a little bit back. Good. Getting a little savings. Yeah, man.
Fucking nature behind us.
Dude,
Where
this
that
is the
bird
most
is loud.
open place we've been to.
Yeah, it's like you can hear like animals being torn apart by other animals just to survive. Anyways,
Yeah, man. Tax is done. Texas.
good for you, dog. I did them yesterday too. I was surprised. Yesterday I was on a roll. I got all kinds of shit done.
You put all that money back for car parts?
No, it's mostly trying to pay off the fucking car parts I already bought. It's like that constant. It's like the Z life is like, oh, car parts.
You're like, put in 60% down, maybe 70% down on car parts, paying them off, and the other 30% condoms.
Condoms.
Lots of them.
That's right.
Lots of
Trying to be safe, dog.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Contraceptives.
Can't. That's the only thing I can guarantee, dog. I can't. You know, I still can't believe they don't have like a male birth control pill.
It is. It's called Pull and Pray.
It's not as it's not as high percentage of success rate. as
Look.
birth
It's
control is.
foolproof. It hasn't failed me. Not me, but other people probably.
Probably is a fucking shitty word because there's a lot of people that's failed.
Look, you gotta only nut when it's night because all the sperm are asleep.
That seems very, very logical,
Science.
studious, and very scientific. I think that's a good advice
Science.
for everybody.
You gotta nut when she's on top because all the nut will come back up.
I just said gravity
Science.
brings it back down. I hear
Gravity pulls it out
hear you,
like
dog.
a vacuum.
you. I hear you.
Or you got a vacuum? Suck it all up.
You're like, babe, I didn't get it all. Let me get that Dyson right there.
Fuck! Don't do that.
Let me get that Dyson.
No, don't do
I
it,
want to see it
Dyson.
spin in that tunnel.
Oh.
Dyson's got some cool shit where you can see everything spinning in there. I want to see what it looks like.
Hand me that black dye over there.
I'm gonna send
I'll
that.
try to make the venom suit in this bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna film it and then tweet it to NASA and be like, "This is what it would look like if you jizzed in space." NASA's like, "Do you want a job?
Edward, do you want a scholarship?
We'll get you one."
I'll put the black dye on it and then send it to Todd McFarlane because he made the venom suit. He'll understand.
He knows what's up.
Todd McFarlane's like, Edward, do you want a scholarship? Yes.
Do you draw?
I can.
I'm like, I'll show you. I get you a job. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that works, dog. I don't know if you can recommend that to people.
Hey, you try it. Tell me how it works. I'm not going to.
You're gonna have fucking people in the hospital.
Don't do it with the Dyson, though.
Oh.
I'm trying to suck out their soul.
You're like, go and get one of those like basic ones. Like get a vacuum that's about to die on you.
Yeah.
Like
you
an
don't
old
need
one.
that much suction.
You're like, get some compressed air while you're just shoot it in there while you're just trying to get everything cleaned out.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that. They showed us in Metals 1-2 back in high school. That's what it was called, Metals 1-2, where you learn how to weld.
I wish I would have taken that.
That shit was badass, man. Every day I felt like I was 90s Iron Man, just pounding on shit.
You're like, hey, do you have a forge here? Can I just smack some shit with a hammer and make it glow red?
Yeah, we did.
Did you really?
We did that.
I wish I would have taken that
I
class.
was like, psh, psh, psh.
You're like, hey, Timmy, load up YouTube. If there was YouTube, because it wasn't back in the day. But I'm like, hey, you load up YouTube and you load up that Iron Man song and just play in the background while I hit this thing with this hammer.
It's like, psh, psh, psh. Dip in the water, you know.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. Except when it was in summer.
That must have sucked. I wish I had paid more attention during woodworking, because I did take woodworking back in the day.
Summer sucked, man. Especially because I had it. Well, it wasn't too bad because I had it first period. Except you just go through the rest of the day smelling like ass.
I did the one that was like a general. They touched everything, and then they did the one where we did a cast. Like he melted some aluminum, and then you did the pounding of the oiled sand with the whatever you're trying to make a copy of. We did that shit. That was pretty cool. I'm gonna go to our high school and be like, hey, can I sign up for this class? Like, no, you're too old. I'm like,
you.
Can I just pretend? I just want to be in the back and play with some shit. Can I just?
You should try to enroll and be like, wow, you're big for a.
I'm a third year senior. Like, are you sure? Yep. By the way, can I try out for like football or something?
I'm like, I want to be in a. Let's see, what's a good one? Wrestling. Did you start suplexing people for no reason?
They're like, you can't do.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Where's the chair? They're like, what?
Put the table up. Slam them through that. Tombstone.
It's not the same thing. Dude,
I legit thought that's what it was.
You're not the only one, dude. You know, Kamaru Usman. He has a story on Rogan's podcast where he was talking about how the wrestling coach, high school wrestling coach, was like, "Hey man, you should join wrestling," and he's like, "Nah, I don't want to hit anybody with chairs." That legit. A lot of people thought that.
Because my dad's like, "Oh, you should join wrestling." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" I'm like, I can
jump off of ropes and
jump
everything.
off ropes and everything. They teach me how to do that shit. He's like, "Not that one, dumb fuck."
Like sport
like,
wrestling.
I was like, "Which one?" I was like, "There's another one." I'm like, "What? Like Lucha Libre?"
Where do I get a mask?
I'm like, "Do you have a mask? How much does that cost?" He's like, "You're stupid. You know that?" I'm like, "What other wrestling?" He's like, "Mat wrestling, like on mats." I'm like, "The fuck are you talking about, man?" He's like, "Let me show you," and he showed me his yearbook with that. I'm like, "That's fucking gay, yo."
You're like, why are you wearing some material that is showing so much?
I'm like, "Man, that's a lot of." I'm like, one, there's a lot of material that's not there. Second thing, I can't look you in the eye right now, sir. The fuck away from me, please. Hey, what the fuck's with these helmets? He's like, "Oh, it's to keep you from your heads colliding." I'm like, that's not how the helmet. That's not how that helmet works. It's only covering my ears. He's like, let's protect your ears. From what? So, from stuff. I'm like, I don't want to join, man. This is gay. And he's like, well, all right. It's a few years away. He was telling me that in like 5th grade. Then when I got to high school, I was like, all right, man, I'll do this shit. And then I was like, so what grades you need to be in this bitch? It's like, you can't make anything lower than a C. I'm like,
You're like, I'm out.
Got me fucked up.
I'm out.
All the way. All right, deuces. I'm like, all right, let's just... I came back another day. I'm like, all right, let's just say... hypothetical, because I like you. I like the
teacher.
The teacher. Because he was my history teacher. I was like, all right, man.
That dude did not like me.
No, he didn't like you.
No.
I thought you were soft. He told me one day.
Damn.
He was like, your friend's soft. I'm like, wow.
How you going to do him like that?
He's like, watch your ass. You might try to get it. I'm like, what? Whoa.
Is that how that going down?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, whoa,
Good to
okay.
know. Good to know.
So like, don't go in the locker room with them. I was like, whoa. So I was like, all right, let's just say hypothetically, if I join, if I attempted to put so much work in as to not get any D's, what would I have to do? And he's like, all right, first we go in the gym and we warm up. We roll around and shit. I was like, all right, I can do that, I guess. I'm like, am I always in that weird looking gear and shit? He's like, no, not all the time. He's like, you will have to get some though. I'm like, shit's gay, bro. He's like, you'll get used to it. I'm like, oh. I'm like, all right. And then what else you do? Like, what other training is involved? Do I have to climb that rope? Because my dad was like, yeah, you have to climb this rope all the time. That's how you fucking get muscle and shit.
Your dad's like Mr. fucking One Punch Man, or he's like, climb that rope.
He's like, climb that rope. I'm like, do I gotta climb this rope? Because I saw it a few times when you go to the locker room.
Yeah, I remember the rope. It's fucking thick ass rope.
Yeah, just like my ropes, you know.
That's not good.
You gotta save up, man.
Gotta go to
Told
doctor,
you gotta
dog.
save up. So he's like, no, you don't always do that, but you do it sometimes. I'm like, do you fall from up there? He's like, yeah, don't fall from up there. That shit will hurt. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, do people fall? He's like, yeah, people fall. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Like there's padding on the floor. You're good.
I was like, all right, what other training? He's like, and then you run. I'm like,
The fuck is that?
excuse me, running? He's like, I'm like, okay, where exactly? I'm like, around the track? Because I'd done that for PE. So I'm like, okay. Me and my buddy Jose used to do that.
That's right.
In our full gear, not our PE uniforms either. Our regular clothes. Because fuck uniform, PE uniform. That shit was gay too. I don't want about that gay life. Even back then.
I remember you were always not a fan of it.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I guess I could do that. He's like, no. I'm like, where are we running then? Around the school? He's like, no. I'm like, where the fuck are we running, bro? He's like, all right, you know Van Buren? I'm like, yeah, I heard of it. Because that's where the school was. He's like, all right, so run down Van Buren all the way to the east. I'm like, okay. He's like, to the end of the school, all the way south. Keep going until you get to the train tracks. And then go all the way west up to 99th. Come all the way back. And then back into the school. So it's like that whole block. I'm like, bro, you got me all the way fucked up.
That was your breaking point? You would have done the rope, you would have done the wrestling, but you just didn't want to do the running?
Yeah. Fucked up all the way. Utterly fucked up.
You think your life would be different if you stuck with it?
No.
You don't think so?
I'd be in slightly better shape, I guess. Or would I be more fucked up shape?
What if you're like fucking DC level? You're just like in the UFC right now. You're just like killing the game.
No. That probably won't happen.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, no, you got me fucked up, bro. All right, I'll see you in history. He's like, well, I think you would be really good. I'm like, probably, but you got me fucked up at running. So
Why don't you ever do football?
I was gonna try out for that, but then I was like, no, it's too much work because they did 2-a-days.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
What, in the morning and the afternoons? I never did any of the mornings.
You got concussed out, so you don't know.
I only did it for like a week too, but that's besides the point. I didn't survive. No, my parents were just like, we're not picking you up from this shit. It's too late. And I was like, I agree with you. Let's not do this.
I'm missing Angel.
It's on season 5. It's getting good. Can't stop watching it now.
Yeah, man. So yeah. They did 2-a-days. I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
I don't feel like
agree.
getting hit. And then remember our good buddy Vincent? He got fucked up.
But that was in junior high.
Still.
He blew his fucking knee out in junior high in like Pop Warner.
Yeah, but then he got fucked up again in high school because he was playing high school.
That's right.
And he got
But he was
destroyed.
also, wasn't he a quarterback? Those guys always get out. If you were a lineman, you'd be fine. You just play patty cake at the beginning of the hut and you're good to go. They're always like,
Well, yeah,
it seems like they're going always 20%. You're just like, we're going to kind of stop you. You look at the guy across the team and you're like, hey man, and hut, we're just going to kind of pretend like we're going to stop each other and then we're just going to pretend and line back up. All right.
All right, good. Yeah, man, he got fucked up. His leg got fucked up. He had like
Truck people are the worst. Anyways.
he had like rods in that shit.
Well, yeah, because he blew out, I think, his ACL or some shit. He did
No, thank you.
stuff. Yeah, no.
I'll pass.
Yeah, fuck all that noise. So, anyways, on a different note, dog. I was
Watching porn.
every once in a while. No, I was. So I get this shit. So I was hearing a rumor. Hearing a rumor. All right. This honestly has nothing to do with me, but I heard this shit and I was like, well, let me see what Ruben thinks about this. So I was hearing about, and maybe I shouldn't have said that first. Maybe I should just ask you. All right, let me backtrack. Pretend I didn't say any of that shit. So I was hearing some shiznit that like dudes are into. And what'd you get your thoughts on this? So some women that I know, who shall remain anonymous, were saying that the dudes they're with often cannot get off. Unless the chick is like messing with the dude's nipples.
No. What the fuck? That's not true.
Have you heard of that before?
No. You weird ass sexual deviants out there?
Dude, I was hearing about this and I was just like, what? What are you doing? You're milking the dude?
You need to go back. That's why we're fucking ankles in 2019. Because some of you guys just were like, fuck my governor. You were like, fuck the whole engine.
I'm just like, wait, what are you doing to the dude's nipples?
Okay.
My nipples are so useless. They're not there for anything except for decoration.
Like, Mystery Girls always grabs mine and like tickles them. And I'm like, get the fuck off my nipples.
Yeah, but
like,
that's not a sexual thing. That's like she's fucking with you.
Yeah.
It's not like in the middle of coitus, you're like, hey, squeeze my nipple.
Oh man, I'm close to climaxing, but you know what would really help? If you just pinch my nipples.
What?
No.
I've never heard of that before, and then whenever somebody was bringing that up, and I was like, what? I was like, wait, who's doing what to who? Isn't that the other way around?
Skynet needs to activate. I can't live in
I was
this
like,
world
wow, that's new to me.
Skynet, where are you at, man? You need to take over. Didn't that guy from Tesla make a robot that was supposed to eat everybody? Because we need a...
That dude supposedly is afraid of AI or whatever. But, yeah, I've never heard of that. And the way it was described to me, it was like these dudes need that to get off. And I'm like, what? You're just ignoring everything else that's going on, and you're just like, get at the nipples, though? How does that even work?
So, let's forget about the titties probably in your face. All the other pleasures going on in the nether regions.
All the sounds, all the
everything.
Feeling. That's
the hair pulling, the scratching, the biting, the licking. Anything else, a butthole pleasure, maybe if you're into that. my spot that I need you to hit are my nipples.
I've never heard of that. I don't even think I've seen that on video ever.
I mean, I know for girls it's like a sensitive thing.
For sure, for girls it's sensitive. But what I'm saying is, like, for a guy, like, my nipples are just decorative. Like if I didn't have nipples, it'd be weird, but I also would be like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't have nipples.
I feel like a Ken doll.
It'd be weird.
On nipples.
It'd be weird, but I also wouldn't be like, oh my God, my nipples. How else am I going to get off now? Like, I don't get it.
So if you're like a Ken doll except for nipples, then you'd be fine?
I'd be whatever about it. I'd be like, look, man, we're going to go to the beach. I got to confess some shit to you. It's going to be a little weird.
I need you to grab that Sharpie.
I'm like, how good are you at drawing circles? And circles inside of circles. And shading. Because I'm going to need some help.
You're Todd McFarlane, where are you?
I've never heard of that before, but I'm like, this is going to be weird.
Okay.
So anyways, I heard about that, and I was like, oh, fuck.
I guess you need to go back. You need Jesus.
I think people just need to bring it back a little bit. Bring it back. Go back to just 19. You need to go back to like 1900 sex, where it's just like girl shows you a little ankle. You're like, whew.
That's why we're fucking ankles.
Yeah, ankle though, shaving and everything.
That's why we're doing ankles 2019. You thought we were playing.
That
no, we're not.
Good. What else is good up in there? You know what I mean? It's just like, go back to ankles, people.
That's why I gotta go back to granny panties too.
Okay, I.
You know what else we need to go to? Thigh high socks.
I could be into that. I'm like schoolgirl stuff. Just schoolgirl outfit. Just bring that whole thing.
So we cover the ankle. That way, when they take it off, they're like, "Oh, is that bare
Is that
ankle?
skin? Is that skin?
Oh,
jeez.
Yeah, man.
Do you ever, on a different note, do you ever feel like you're like getting old?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was thinking about our high school days, and I'm like, yeah, man, we're definitely getting old.
That was 72 years ago.
And then I was like talking to some dudes at the gym, and the dude was like, oh man, how? Because we were talking about some shit, and I was just like, yeah. He's like, how old are you? And he's like, how old do I look? And he's like, I don't know. He's like 27, and I almost busted out laughing. I was like, fuck.
You're like, I was 27
I was
years
27.
ago.
I wish I was 27. If I was 27, if I can go back, and I was just 27 right now, I'd be destroyed.
No, I have so much AIDS.
I'd be destroying.
I'd have full-blown AIDS.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know about that. I'd be destroying my education. I'd go back to finish out my education.
I'd have at least full-blown AIDS in education.
Yeah, I'd have like a doctorate or like a master's or some shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably go back and be like, hey man, what's up, Dr. Jonathan? I'm like, what's up, man?
What's up?
I need you to call me doctor because I have a doctorate. I'd be that asshole. I'd be like,
Dr. O for organization.
Dude, I'd have forgotten about that. Holy shit. Dr. O. Wow. I used to use that shit in high school. I think and in college at some point. That's hilarious.
Call me O for organization.
O for
organize that paperwork.
I'm going to organize that filing cap.
File it up real good.
It's looking kind of...
It's gonna make it whistle.
Make it whistle. Yeah, man. So anyways, I was thinking about that. I was like, dude, we're getting old, man. When young kids are like, you're looking 27, that means they probably thinks I'm old. He's just like, I'm going to say 27 just to be nice. But
so this man looks like he's at least a rough 52.
Oh, fuck. Damn, dog, that's rough. But
he probably knew Michael Jackson.
But I was like, man, I wish I was 27.
This man probably remembers when they landed on the moon.
He saw the original footage when it was airing.
He remembers when the Berlin Wall was together.
Well, you know what's funny? It's like you look at those young kids that are young and they look at the 9/11 footage and they're like, man, it's like us when we saw the Kennedy footage. You're just like, man, this is some grainy bullshit video. What is this? Can't even tell where the bullet came from. And they probably look at the 9/11 clips and like, is that a plane? Or is that like fuzz from the lens? What the fuck is going on there? Right?
People are like, it's probably fake. They're like, yeah, probably. Like on HD. Yeah, it's probably fake.
Or like the old people are like, I remember when 9/11 happened.
Gather around, youngins, let me tell you the time.
And they stopped classes. They brought TVs in, the big ones, the big TVs,
big ones.
not the flat screens, the big ones on the carts.
The carts were all sold out that day in the library.
There were creaky carts everywhere, and we watched it on television.
Watched on television all day.
We saw it happen.
It was nonstop.
First period through fourth period, we're watching it the whole day. Planes or fuzz, whatever it was.
Whatever it was.
It was making smoke come up on buildings.
Yep. That's how it went. That's how it happened.
I think they're trying to kick us out, dog. They're like,
Maybe.
the music is off. You need to go. But
Maybe.
anyways, yeah, we're getting old, though. We're getting old.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking death is slowly creeping. I'm finding more and more
Wow.
like, what?
Death is slowly creeping.
Yeah,
on?
death slowly creeping, dog. I'm finding more and more like white hairs in my facial hair, my beard, and I'm just like, that's death. That's death at night, just kind of like touching my face, and he's like, soon, my child, soon.
It's like, oh yeah.
I'm like, all right, fine, death, but if I'm going with you, I need that cool ass ride that Greek mythology said. I need you to go through that river and shit. I need you to just fucking row when you have a conversation about the afterlife.
It's like, look, man, who's down there?
Cerberus down here?
Let me ride that bitch.
They need to bring a treat for Cerberus? That's what
It's
Hercules
like, you are
always
the
did.
treat. Well, oh.
That's dark. Or am I going to get like Darksider's death? That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, fight shit for the rest of your life.
I'll take that. Anyways, I'm just saying, we're getting old. We're getting old.
I know, that's true.
We're getting too old to be talking about the dumb shit we're talking about on this podcast.
Who better?
I'll be like, when I was 27,
When I was 27.
I was destroying that education.
I didn't know how to use my dick properly.
What? What the fuck are you? Jesus. My old dick didn't work very good at 27. At
Now
27.
it's like a fire hose. Pointing in direction.
Now it's just getting crazy.
Yeah, man. That's how it is. That's how it be. That's how it be sometimes. Oh, yeah.
You know what I call it before they kick us out of here?
Yeah. So then
Pretty
we're
much,
going to
we're
get
pretty
angry.
much done, man. Any last words? Any last thoughts?
No, man. I think we're good.
I think in the next week or two, I'm going to probably release like the first teaser of the new podcast.
Porn rewatch.
Huh?
Porn rewatch.
Yeah, we're going to talk about daily porn and what the videos are and why
The
we like
newest
them.
trends.
The newest trends in pornography, and we're gonna look at them from a
Real estate.
sociology standpoint,
Real estate.
and then
porn.
we're also going to look at it and see how they design the sets,
Right.
because it's a lot of good functionality has to be thought. Wait, what?
How HD is 2 HD?
Ugh, there is a point, right, where you're just like, oh, what the fuck is that?
All right, this is too real.
You're like, whoa, what is that?
VR. Are you into VR or not into VR? Have you seen the VR porn?
No. Is there really VR porn?
Yeah, supposedly.
Like what? You put the mask on and then you're watching stuff. Is it like it's filmed like 3D so you can look around and
Yeah.
stuff? That's interesting. That reminds me of that funny clip I sent you of like that guy's and his girlfriend are trying to try VR porn, and so he puts on the headset and she puts it on, and she's giving him a blowjob as they're both watching the VR thing. And then I think something happens where like Joey Diaz comes in, and so he's like watching a video of then Joey Diaz is like giving him a blowjob. He's like, no. That is dark shit. But anyways, that's a funny video, and I don't know where that's from, but I saw it on Instagram.
That's terrible.
Yeah. But anyways,
I don't want blowjobs anymore because I'm gonna think of Joey Diaz.
he's like, "Here, come here, cocksucker. Let me show you. Let me show you how to do this."
Not
Anyways.
using enough mouth.
Ugh,
Your old lips.
gross. Anyways, that's it, ladies and gents. We'll see you guys next Monday.
This was debaucherous as hell.
This is debaucherous as hell, dog. For
That's
sure.
our new bumper sticker.
Debaucherous as
Oh,
hell.
bumper sticker.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
See you guys.
Make sure you go to
next week.
Paneria Bread.
Fuck. Yeah, go get yourself a fucking $44 meal.
$13.95.
Get your Campbell's can of soup. That's what I'm gonna get you.
Give you a Campbell's can of soup.
The reasons why I need to hold on to